There you go. JT Money versus Jeff Lacy. 100 left foot Lacy. 168 non-title fight. They call this the get back on track fight. So I don't know. A lot of Padres don't care about the fight, but I do.
I care about the fight.
This is interesting.
I just want to pour my heart out, man.
You love Jermaine Teller. Go ahead.
No, this fight to me is more so about Jeff Lacy should retire. Like the last fight when they announced his retire, I felt he should have retired. This is a massacre. The man has never been the same because the previous week we discussed the man from Welsh put him in a coffin. Between that
fight, you kept calling me, telling him to stop it.
I wanted him to stop the previous fight. He got too much heart. This is a fight where Jermaine's going to tee off all night, and it's not good. The fact that Jermaine knows him, he may take it easy on him.
Right.
So Jermaine can't afford to do that because his stock is on the line. Right. He needs to look good. It's just a bad fight for boxing. I don't think it should happen. I want Jermaine to get back on the right track, but at the expense of Jeff Lacy, who's a shot fighter, I just think it's a horrible fight, man.
This is one of these fights. If you're a fundamentalist snob like me, you might not want to watch this fight. There's going to be a lot of fundamental flaws in this fight. A lot of punches.
No, Jermaine's going to look flawless in this fight.
Well, Jermaine did look better in the second Paddock fight. But what I mean by that, every now and again,
he don't have to do nothing. But
that's true. He's going to be right there hitting targets. I'm picking Jermaine Teller to win the fight. I think perhaps by knockout. Jeff Lacy got dropped with a jab in Wednesday night fights a couple months ago.
I got to go with JT on this.
JT. Penn State lost.
JT's quicker, right? Got better boxing skills. Right now, Jeff Lacy is relying too much on power. You know what I'm saying?
He's done.
But I'm more excited about the prospects at 68. Like right now with Jermaine Taylor, Jeff Lacy,
the Cobra, who's calling out Kawasaki on the internet.
Cobra who?
Frotch.
Oh, you got Lucian.
You got Lucian who should have lost. We never had a chance.
The fight.
You got Sleep Boy fighting the Cobra Pascal. Remember Pascal? He's in, but he's back in there. Shout out to Haye.
Rumor is Abraham's gonna go up.
Let's talk about why Abraham. He won tonight. Shout out to Abraham. Well, last week we taped this.
Oh, simple. The reason he's going to go up is because
why
his father is not going to put Kelly Pavlik during the rebuilding process. Right now, this is like the Depression. This is FDR is an office. We're rebuilding the country.
Why does Pavlik need 3 tune-up fights in 2009?
He needs 3
That's what they saying?
The rumor out there is between 2 to 3 tune-up fights. So that means Arthur moved out to 68.
What happened was Bernard exposed him.
Okay.
Yep, exposed him. And now every fight
wrote the blueprint.
So once Jermaine gets, this is why this fight is interesting at 68. So once Jermaine got some players at 68. He got some players.
68 is live division.
68 is live again. So
with Joe out?
With Joe out, but you still got Kessler.
Joey never touched.
You got Kessler and Abraham. Yeah, Joe.
He still got the stripes though, right? When are you going to let him go?
Nah, he don't got the stripes. They'll vacate.
They all vacated when he
Kessler just fought a couple weeks back and he won one of the straps and he lost.
Okay. How is it? Who just fought? Like how did Pavlik? He's able to move up without vacating straps. When did they make this rule?
Because you're allowed to fight.
You allow so many days, sanctioning fees. You got the right promoter.
Enough money. You pay enough people. It's okay. Right. I can go up to heavyweight.
Shout out to the WBC.
Oh yeah.
They try to tag
Manny Pacquiao.
They try to have him pay 30
Bob will take care of
that. In 2 weeks.
Bob will take care of that.
He'll lose his title.
Yeah. Even though he's not going back to 35. So 68 live. Everybody, we're unanimous here. Jermaine Teller.
What about Big Mike? What do you think?
He don't care. He don't care. Big Mike don't care about the fight.
Oh, here we go.
Your boy,
here we go.
We're called the anti-David.
Spartans.
Yeah. Oh yeah. Don't forget to do the. Yeah. That's margarita. Dude, can you do the margarita real quick, please? Can you do margarita? I do love Antonio Margarito. I do. I'm sorry. I love Antonio Margarito. Sidebar real quick. Anyway, yeah, you got David Haye make his re-entrance to the heavyweight.
Benny Holyfield.
Nah, smile. Listen to the gospel music. Oscar. That's Oscar right there. Yeah. Can we get one more? Jermaine. Tell her. Yeah. Ring entrance. We're degenerates. All right, David Haye makes his re-entrance to the heavyweight division. So some reason they feel Monty Barrett is a dude they can beat because that's the only reason why.
Why they in negotiations with some guy from Philly?
Yeah, maybe
They just picked the perfect opponent for him to fight.
Well, I mean, you know, he needs a nice little intro, you know, so he can get that payday with Klitschko.
You got an interesting perspective on it. Me and Sleep already know how the fight's going to kind of turn out, but you kind of beg to differ a little bit, I think.
I mean, anything can happen in the heavyweight division. Not like David Haye has a tremendous amount of boxing skills. So I say it to say...
Oh boy, you know you're going to catch heat for that one.
I say that he's a great boxer, but I'm saying it to say is that...
Who's a great boxer?
I'm saying that he's a great fighter. Okay, he's a great fighter.
Come on with that word,
he's
great.
He's a great fighter, but I say that to say this. Monty Barrett can hit David Haye. He can hit him. Anything can happen.
I mean, anything.
I mean, listen, I'm picking David Haye to win, but then they changed with it. What happened to Monty Barrett hits him? Because Monty Barrett did knock a couple people down before.
A couple people.
But
David Haye do got him. His chin is a little shaky.
But David Haye hard as crap too.
He do hit hard, but you know I don't know how to hit a heavyweight.
Monty Barrett is actually somebody when he came into the game that I was tracking. And
He's a young gun.
And I really had promise and hope for him. You know, somewhere down the line he lost it, man. He lost his confidence and he lost his will. And this is the perfect intro to an EP.
Sorry, guys. You weren't really talking about nothing exciting, nigga. I'm sorry.
I mean, you have a plethora of top 20 heavyweights that can fight David Haye. And I mean, this is a tune-up for the ultimate prize, which is Vladimir Klitschko.
No.
Vladimir will destroy that dude.
Oh, they're seriously trying to put him in the ring.
Well, he's lobbying for that fight. And Vladimir told him, like, I'll fight you. Just get some fights, look good on HBO, and then we can talk about it. Because, you know, like, he won't last 30 seconds with Vladimir. So right now
he's so wild. They'll probably get into the second round.
Well, regardless,
it'll be a whole lot of Vladimir early
I
on.
would love to see somebody knock Vladimir out though.
It ain't David Haye.
Yeah, you saw him knocked out several times.
I mean, just knocked out.
You ain't gonna see.
I would like to see him get
you ain't
knocked out.
gonna
You want to see him knocked out like Roy Jones?
Not like Roy.
You ain't gonna see Vitaly knocked out.
Roy Jones was like, you know, boxing show $55, chicken wings $20. Seeing Roy get knocked out on his behind, priceless.
This is the perfect intro. This is the perfect intro to an EP, which is going to be David Haye's career. It's not going to be a full-length album. It's going to be an EP, and this is the perfect intro because you're dealing with someone who lacks the will and desire to win, man. And his spirit just seems broken. I don't think Monty Barrett has anything to offer David Haye because he's going to be shell-shocked from the aggression he's going to receive. You know, it may go 12 rounds. I don't know if he may get hurt. I don't know. We'll see if his punch can carry out. Monty Barrett doesn't have a glass chin.
No, he doesn't.
So you might just see a beat-up fest for 12 rounds. But the thing about Monty Barrett, he had...
What was you saying? What did I miss?
I'm talking about the EP, the David Haye EP. Okay. If anybody don't know what the EP is, you got an LP, which is a long play, then you got an extended play, which is an EP, which is just a little longer than a maxi single.
You hear that intellectual talking right there?
And maxi single, I'm talking the cassette. It's cassette terminology.
We got a lot of young fans. They probably want to take
David
that.
Haye's career is not going to be LP. It's going to be EP. This is perfect.
All right. David Haye. You know, listen. I don't have nothing personal against the guy. Like Sleep said, I just look at the output of the fighter. I always ask people, name me 5 things that David Haye does that you like. And, you know, I always ask
right hand bomb.
Right hand bombs. He keeps his hand low, which is dangerous when you want to fight those Klitschko boys. And I think he's probably going to end up landing a Klitschko fight because he's a high-profile guy over there in the UK. And I think that's where the story is pretty much going to end there. You know, because I got him beat. No disrespect to Barrett.
He's going to take a Klitschko fight.
I mean, these guys are getting paid.
He wants to.
These dudes are going after the money. He's going after the money. He's going to take the Klitschko fight.
He's definitely going to take the Klitschko fight.
He's not going to be going because he can lose against these so-called tune-up fights. He can lose to an Alexander Povetkin. You know what I mean? So he got to go right to
Vladimir. He better mess with the big brother.
Vladimir. I'm telling you this: if he does that, he'll beat him the same way he beat Samuel Peter. Same way.
You talking about Vitaly?
Vitaly, right?
Nah, he knocks him out.
Yeah, he knocks him out. Actually, he'll get stopped in his tracks in that fight. And I don't want to seem like I'm just disrespecting this dude. What I saw out of David Haye, I'm not impressed, man. I'm just not. I seen him them dudes come a dime a dozen, man.
But you know what? Though,
They come a dime a dozen.
I did laugh, man, at that Enzo knockout, man. He clipped that
Enzo,
dude,
what was
man.
that?
I know. I'm just saying, but that was a funny fight, man.
He's a
Shout out
smart
to-
guy too by heavyweight standards. This is not 1986 anymore. Like heavyweights now are power forwards. In the
Yeah,
NBA.
power forwards. Yeah.
This is like
But,
a different
people get
time.
mad when we say that. The last two said don't make excuses because we don't have any American heavyweights.
LeBron James is
He
LeBron James.
I don't look at him as a heavyweight.
LeBron James is the same size as Karl Malone, but he runs and jumps fast as hell, jumps high.
He got a better handle.
Yeah, so I mean, this is different
And he
age and
passes
time.
better.
He does a lot of things better than a lot of people.
Do you have any Oscar? I love when you refer to
Shout
Oscar.
out to Kobe.